Hi. So I told my boyfriend that I was gonna write a Floyd writing piece, but I had no ideas and I don't have any will to live, so I'm just gonna pull this one out of the catalog. Even though it isn't technically a Floyd writing piece, but he's there, so it counts. But he's like a lame little child in this one, so like who cares? Anyways, this is Escape, and I hope you like it. Can I talk about the symbols real quick? If anybody out there in the grand, big, wild-ass world is paying attention to the symbols at the bottom of, like, every fucking image thingy that I make for these videos, that I've been given, like, little symbols for the characters that are in it at the bottom. This is really hard to describe, okay? And Lloyd doesn't have a symbol because I don't know anything about him. And I was thinking maybe someone could help me come up with one. I don't care. I want to go home. Let's just get into it. September 1934. Are you sure this is a good idea? Agnes asked. Definitely. It's the only way we'll ever get away from our father, Floyd answered. Where will we live? We'll live in an abandoned boxcar, like those Boxcar children books. Floyd, since when could you read? Screw off. Floyd turned to Beatrice. Bertie, tell her it's a good idea. It's a good idea, Agnes, Beatrice exclaimed. Well, if you say so, it must be true. Hell yeah, Floyd cheered. Lloyd came out of his room, holding a guitar. I'm ready. If you play guitar in the woods, you might as well ask to get caught now, Agnes stated. No, I'm bringing it so that we can burn it to start a fire. And roast marshmallows, Beatrice added. Oh, I don't know about that, Bea. Maybe we'll roast a deer instead. Agnes shook her head. Did you just call me a deer? What? No. She has a little bit of polio in her ears, Agnes, Lloyd interrupted. Everybody has a little polio and a little somewhere, Floyd added. Ah, right, Agnes sighed. Can we leave yet? I can't stand to spend another moment here. Hold on, I need to say goodbye to Mama. Lloyd walked off to the living room. Agnes followed him. Come on, telling her is only going to get us caught. She's the only woman who's ever loved me, Agnes. It's the least I can do. I loved you. You're not a woman, you're 8. Lloyd walked over to Helen, who was half asleep on the couch. Sorry, Mama, we've got to go. Why are you sorry? We've done nothing wrong. Let's just go, Agnes. Agnes and Lloyd left the living room. Floyd and Beatrice were play-fighting on the floor. God, I can never leave you two alone. Lloyd pulled Floyd off of her. Say you're sorry. She called me a twit, Floyd exclaimed. You are a twit. Ha ha, Beatrice laughed. Agnes separated Floyd and Lloyd. Let's go, before Mother wakes up. Beatrice turned to Floyd. See, she's much smarter than you. Why, you little... No, we're leaving. Today's too important to screw up. Lloyd interrupted them. Time skip. Woo, my favorite. I'm hungry, Beatrice complained. Who brought the food? I did. Agnes pulled out her purse. Who wants gummy bears? Me. That's not fair. You only got gummy bears because Bertie likes them, Floyd exclaimed. Did not. Did too. Did not. Did. Can you guys be quiet? I'm trying to set my possessions on fire. It's very difficult, Lloyd asked. Oh, sure. Lloyd rubbed the stick against his guitar. It wasn't working. Shoot. I guess I get to keep Miranda, eh? Lloyd smiled. Why is your guitar a lady? Floyd asked. I assumed it's like boats and stuff, for they're always ladies, you know? My guitar's a man, Beatrice stated. You don't even have a guitar, Beatrice, Floyd exclaimed. Ha ha. Suddenly, a gunshot was fired. Beatrice shrieked, and another one was fired. "It's Ham! Run for your lives!" Floyd ran off with Beatrice. Agnes stood up from the attempted campfire, but she didn't get far until yet another shot was fired, hitting her in the ankle. "Agnes!" Lloyd tried to grab her after she fell to the ground, but he was shot in the hip. He fell down. Christian Capulet stepped over Miranda and crushed her, then looked down at Agnes and Lloyd. Lloyd was screaming in agony, but Christian's words could still be heard. Now, what have I told you about leaving home? You're a bastard." Agnes gritted her teeth, probably to prevent herself from screaming. Christian laughed. But I'm a winning bastard, aren't I?" Christian pointed his gun at Agnes. "Lloyd, my eldest son, won't you tell me where the others went? At least for your sister's sake." Lloyd kept screaming in agony, unable to stop. Christian turned to Agnes. "Oh, well." Agnes turned to scream, but Beatrice and Floyd came out of the woods and walked over to Christian. "We're sorry, Father," Floyd apologized. "Yes, very sorry," Beatrice repeated. "Please don't shoot us, we beg," Floyd added. Christian thought for a moment. "All right, let's get your siblings to a hospital, yes?" Lloyd was still screaming. Christian laughed. And that's it. That's how Lloyd became disabled. His own father shot him. Ain't that fun? Okay, I think I'm done for the night. Very tired. See you tomorrow, maybe. I don't know.